Hey again. Uh, First of all, I'd like to show you the sales process of this skin prologica business. Uh, I realized that I didn't show you what happens after this page. So generally, as I was saying, people come from the ad, they show that interest, they raise their hands, they say they are interested, and they do that by clicking that learn more button, and they are led to this page where they get to know all about the treatment and all that kind of stuff. And then they click on this claim offer, whereby they input their full name and email and phone number. And when they do that, they are probably going to receive that voucher. I think it's kind of a voucher. They are going to be sent some sort of discount code or something like that, and then someone is going to call them and arrange and schedule the appointment and all that kind of stuff. So the sales process is just similar to the lead nurturing funnel that I was talking about. Someone comes from the ad, lands on the landing page, and signs up, and then someone gets to call them. Of course, they kind of skip the part where they would have to do some form of an automated chat, although that's not necessarily something that you have to do. It's just one way of doing it. That's kind of what has been taught to us at the very least. That is what is being taught to us by our universities and like the corporations that we have enrolled in that we I have enrolled to for my studies. So that's kind of what is recommended, but there are obviously different ways of doing it. So as you can see, it's not necessarily something that is a long sales process. It's just a simple sales process. Add landing page, claim this offer, give them something that they can sign up for, something that is ideally of value to them, something like an offer, and then they sign up, and then you contact them in the future, right? So let's look at these other types of ads over here, and this is like the images med spa. I didn't really click on this one over here. I didn't click on their website itself, but let's just take a look at the ads. So it's not necessarily something that is complicated. Of course, it's more of a slideshow, a picture with some text on it. Obviously, there are ways of doing this. It's a simple ad, very personable, and not necessarily something that is complicated. And they're telling people to book now. Look at this. This is the kind of ads that I'm talking about. It looks like a kind of production quality video, but well, don't worry. There are ways of doing this. There are apps and tools that you can use to create quality videos, and you can put music on top of it. You can put text. You can actually put, I would say, not necessarily filters, but effects like confetti and all that kind of stuff. The tool that I'm using right now. This one, it's called Canva. You can actually do this kind of stuff, and it's not necessarily something that is difficult. So as you can see, it's not necessarily something that is complicated. This one was a story ad, I think, yeah, because it has no text over there. And that's just about it for that ad. Well, there's this other one over here called Upkeep Med Spa. Obviously, they have the images that you kind of have befores and afters. Now, I'm not sure how these ones work for them because Facebook doesn't really like before and after photos because they have been misused in the past. So Facebook usually doesn't like accounts running ads that are befores and afters, but well, they are actually doing it, so it's probably kind of legal for them. They actually did something. I'm not really sure about what they did to be able to pull that one off, but as you can see, you obviously have these kinds of pictures, right? You have pictures of people that have taken that microbleeding treatment and they're probably happy, and you can put that image on an ad with some writing and some background foot and a background in some form of background. Very very easy types of ads. These are image ads, of course. Look at this. You have, of course, you have tons of these pics. You can put them on ads and you can send them out to people, and you can start generating engagement and getting people through your landing pages and getting people to sign up so that you can contact them. So it's not necessarily something that is complicated. Again, look at that. Now, I'm not sure about this one. This is more of a stocky photo. As I said, I'm not really sure about how stock photos usually work, but what I'm sure of is these kinds of ads are very, very powerful if you dial them in very well. When you target the right people, when you show them these kinds of images of befores and afters, the transformation that your clients have gone through, they usually react very, very well to these kinds of ads. So, not necessarily anything complicated. Now, these are admittedly send message ads. You can do this. Uh, I heard that it actually works well for businesses, so it's something that you can actually experiment with, given that it's kind of a shorter type of uh, way of getting people through the door. But the problem is, for the most part, people usually don't like contacting the business owner to ask the questions because they are afraid of being sold. So when someone clicks that send message ad, they are taken to their Instagram page where they probably DM them or something like that. So you can definitely do something like this. I think if you download in the if you dial in the audience and your message and your offer very well, in a very, very relevant way to these people, you probably are going to be scoring some clients from these ads, right? So it's not, uh, admittedly, these guys are not using the lead funnel that I'm talking about. Obviously, it's one of the ways that you can be doing these things, though the lead funnel way is a better way of getting a lot more clients through because you are actually all the things that you probably will be doing when people send you those messages, they will be asking you questions and you'll probably be dealing with them one on one. You're probably going to be getting volumes of clients, so it will be not feasible for you to be taking all those responsibilities of answering questions, educating them, asking them, pre-qualifying them, and all that kind of stuff. That's why it's better for you guys to outsource that task to online systems like landing pages and automated chats, though that's kind of not necessarily as we have seen, though it's a very, very powerful way of pre-qualifying people. So that's it for these case studies. I hope you felt inspired. Not necessarily something that is complicated, but it's a powerful way of getting clients in. I will be seeing you in the next slide.